Hello everyone, welcome to this Life Glider video. In today's video, today is the day where I talk about my Life Glider origins. So the story of my Life Glider journey. So it all begins back in 2022/2023. So in the early 2020s, I embarked on my next chapter of my life, which was independent living. And around this time, I married my wife. But during this time as well, I also discovered a really deep depletion of my stamina, and I also experienced a lot of tightness within my muscles, and it was really dragging me down mentally, mental health wise, and emotionally as well. So my wife and I were looking at many different avenues to try and regain basically stamina and strength and stuff like that. And one day my wife came across the Life Glider brand. She said, "Hey, look at this." So I did. And I must say, I was blown away by it. I was just so intrigued by the innovation, where we then talked about, hey, maybe we should try a trial. So we did. And one day the representative from one of the UK distributors came over, and he said, "Hey, here's a Life Glider unit. Let's try it." So we did. And initially, I struggled because it was a whole different concept to me. It looked like a walking frame or a K-walker because I had one prior to the Life Glider. So I was familiar with it in that sense from a build standpoint, but I couldn't understand anything beyond that. So I was panicking, worrying, and then the representative said, "Hey, here's some good news. I think you might need some more time on it. We have no other clients who need to try out this unit for a couple of weeks. How would you fancy borrowing it for a few weeks to see how you get on?" So I said, "Yeah, no problem." So I remember from memory, I said to my wife, "Hey, can we just video me within my I'm within this Life Glider, because we don't know if we're going to obviously get one." And at the time as well, to keep me busy, I basically videoed a lot of independent standalone Life Glider videos prior to being introduced to Life Glider. So I thought, hey, this might be a good video to do for my journey and my growth of living independently with a disability. And then she said, "Yeah, no problem." So we did it, and I was obviously scared and worried. And then I began researching the Life Glider, and I came across some videos of people standing within the Life Glider, and the Life Glider introductory video of some representative talking about the Life Glider product and what it's all about and stuff like that. And I was like, "Oh, that's great. And then my wife came across the Life Glider Facebook group, which is the Life Glider users Facebook group page, and basically I came across a video of a montage of milestones, and I said to myself, "Why isn't this on YouTube?" And it then hit me. I thought, that is something I could do. So I was like, right. So I took let me think, the idea from this Life Glider user that was on the Facebook page, and I started to make videos pretty much every day of me doing different milestones and stuff, and different daily independent living tasks and stuff. But there was some initial skepticism and hesitance of me doing this because it came from an intellectual property standpoint, and I was worried that the Life Glider company would turn around and say, hey, we like what you're doing, but please take it down. Thank you very much. But to my surprise, one of the key players who was in charge of importing the Life Glider from the USA to the UK, United Kingdom, said, "Hey, I like what you're doing. The videos are very fantastic." So that gave me confidence to continue. So I did, and it was around 2023. And I'll tell you what, making Life Glider content really does make me happy, because I'm a one-man content creator for the Life Glider world, who's a big fan of the intellectual property, and I've been making videos non-stop, daily, every day, always thinking of innovation and always thinking about the fan-made marketing of how I could help the company market the Life Glider to a wider audience within the UK, and overall it's been fantastic. The Life Glider to me, it's like a best friend. It's like a secondary family member to me. It's kind of innovated my life and my way of perceiving life, to be honest. So moving forward within my journey, I became really good friends with the Life Glider importer for the UK, and I've been talking to him about many ideas I've got, and he was on board. And I remember I met him, the Life Glider importer, at Nadex, which was incredible, and it was like meeting. I'm a famous celebrity. I'm a star, and the funny thing is he couldn't stop praising me for my videos and my love and passion for the Life Glider brand, but to be fair, the passion came from him because he believed in me, which was very inspiring, and it's because of the Life Glider importer that I'm still making videos to this day, and I will never stop because I believe in the brand, and it brings me happiness. I have said in the past, would I go back to a walking frame? No, I wouldn't, because the Life Glider is to me why I'm getting pretty emotional. Sorry, but the Life Glider to me is is a fantastic piece of equipment, and I want to see it thrive and strive forward to try and change people's lives like it has for mine. The Life Glider, to me, basically is life. You know, it's life. I know people say, this thing is life, but no, the Life Glider to me is life, because it allows me to innovate on my day-to-day living, and it also allows me to inspire and innovate and basically share my story with all of you fantastic people. And basically, lots of fantastic stuff has happened because of it. Being a part of the Life Glider community is a fantastic honor. Working with the Life Glider importer is a very inspirational dream come true, and basically just giving back to the Life Glider and independent and cerebral palsy and all these other disability communities is fantastic. I think the Life Glider to me symbolizes family, teamwork, innovation, synergy, and friendship, and basically just the own individual, because it comes down to how the individual uses it and how they go about traversing life, which is fantastic. Yeah, so my Life Glider journey story will keep on going. I hope this video gives some insight to how I entered the Life Glider community, and thank you very much for watching.